You're waiting for someone too. You don't pursue whatever fucked up life you can have in this shitty town. Instead, you act like that corner toe. Forgive me if I put it bluntly, but who fucked you over, my friend? Someone fucked us all. I'm waiting for someone true, but it's not as simple as that. Like I care. No, you're poison. Alright. Well, that was an enlightening conversation. It's true, we're all in a shitty place, so we all got fucked. Right. If only I had more cigs. Who's this? See a typical Arkham resident, tired and decrepit looking. He looks at you uneasily. Good day, sir. My name is TRW. Good day. Where have you been living? Oh, does it look like a good day to you? Oh no, you're one of those. He goes white with fear. Those raving lunatics. Fool. Mumble to yourself. Excuse me. Fine. I've scared him away. Wait. Maybe I shouldn't say it's a good day. You see typical Arkham resident, tired and decrepit looking? Okay. Oh god, that is a grotesque monument. What stayed intact in this part of town? Not much as you can see. There is the old ale house if you're looking for a few drinks and a roof over your head, and if you're planning to numb yourself, Richter's Drugstore is the place. You'll be fine if you stay away from the Marsh Warehouse, and I'm sure you know better than to hang around near the Grandfather Altar. Tell me about Old Ale House. The Old Ale was a shady place even before the Black Day. We've been hearing that the owner Marino has some connections with the Mafia in the West. The bar took the disguise of a restaurant when the Prohibition came. As you can guess, there is no need for that anymore. You can rent a bed, or let's say a dirty mattress in the attic, if you don't have a place to go, and get some moonshine from the bar below. What about Richter's Drugstore? That slimy bastard. Old Richter runs the only remaining pharmacy in Arkham. But don't be fooled, his business is not medicine, he deals drugs. Richter produces, mixes, and of course, sells all kinds of drugs to anyone interested in a small escapade from this nightmare. He is valuable to the mob and he knows it. There's been some ugly rumours about him for some time now. What kind of rumours? Rumours of him taking advantage of his regular customers and sort. Dreadful stuff. Tell me about this warehouse you mentioned. I know that it used to be run by the Marsh family of Innsmouth. We've been hearing that the place was being used for bootlegging and sorts. Only go occupy it now. Beasts that rend flesh from your bones. What do you know about the Marshes? Not much. I know that they are the ruling family of Innsmouth. Their great-grandfather, Obed Marsh, was an important figure in the town's past, I reckon. Reclusive, weird folk these Innsmouthians. What are these ghouls you mentioned? Never seen one with my own eyes, but I've seen what they can do to people. They say they are dog-like demons, feral parodies of men. They creep out of the dark to prey upon us. You can hear their eerie howls throughout Arkham. I see, another thing. Tell me about the mob. She looks around in fear. The mob is the law. How did they gain power? All legal authority was buried in the ruins of the Black Day. On the Black Day. Every one of Arkham's leading citizens, Mayor Anderson, Chief of Police Constance, Father Grayson, vanished. The mob took the streets. They brought, she gulps, order of a sort back to Arkham. Tyranny, you mean? Now if you'll excuse me. Tell me about the mob. Who rules the mob? Waxface. Okay. I've heard of him. You should know better than to say his name in the streets. That's true. Tell me about the cult. Mad fanatics who devoted themselves to... Wait. Oh my god, is that... That's great. To Cthulhu. And the other old ones. They rule the ruins of North Arkham, across the Miskatonic River. How can I get to the other side of the river? Oh wait, the cult comes to this side of the river either to find new blood for their ranks, or new victims to be sacrificed in their rites. I'm not sure which is worse. How can I get to the other side of the river? I don't recommend it. There are things lurking in the water. Only the cult can pass the river at will, but I have no idea how. Sometimes you can see their boats on Miskatonic. All painted red, crimson omens of doom. Another thing. What do you know about the Black Day? Nothing more than you, I guess. We had all seen the signs, right? People having the same nightmares, the mysterious disappearances, whole families massacred. We saw it coming but pretended everything was fine. The Black Day started with that apocalyptic roar, piercing deep into our minds, the sky melting, colours fading. I can't remember anything else. Tears come to her eyes. Tears come to her eyes. God, I really can't read. Please continue. Could be interpreted as mass hysteria triggered by a cosmic event. There must be an explanation. It was the end of days. Yeah, I was being rational. Nice. Oh god, she doesn't look too good. Oh right, it was the end of days. What explanation are you talking about? We are alone, all alone in this purgatory. Left to the mercy of tyrants and deviants, she bursts into tears. That thing. Oh, she's fine. Go away! Oh, never mind. This towering depiction of one of the Elder Gods, perched atop the naked base of a shattered statue. Ah. Oh, she's drinking. Not drinking. She's having a smoke. Obviously because I, probably kind of screwed her sanity up a little bit. Okay, I don't know if all the rational stuff's going to be that easy to figure out, though. It's my only issue. Buy, sell, rent. Honest bills claim to offer the best deals has become indisputable, since it's now the only pawn shop in town. Probably worth your while to take a look. We have this place. Who could have guessed a year ago that Arkham's most prestigious lodgings would degrade into a festering hive of debauchery? A pile of shite. We got an empty bottle and some cigs. Oh yeah. Awesome. Oh god, oh god. Not gonna lie, I know always that I am an outsider. Oh, I really don't like the look of that fella. He has blue text though, which is interesting. Yeah. I kind of want to talk to him. As bad of an idea as it might be. Oh god. The wretched creature before you can hardly describe as human, or can hardly be described as human. It's wearing odd, anachronistic clothes and has wrapped its face in hands in tattered rags. Its cringing, confused movements further verify the status of this unfortunate outcast. The humanoid creature is talking with itself in an uneasy guttural tone. His voice is like a cold breeze, blowing from beyond the grave. Why have the cruel gods chosen me for their ghastly amusement? The moment he sees you, the pitiful creature draws back in horror. Wait, I mean no harm. You sense the creature observing you with its yellow ghoulish eyes, barely visible behind you, the filthy rags. The outlandish being starts to talk in a rugged but strangely educated tone. Harm is the only thing your kind brought to me, to think I once foolishly believed to be kin. Leave me alone. The creature scurries quickly away from you. Oh. And among those who are still men. I'm not gonna lie, that thing is creepy. Its movements and everything. What the hell? Whoa, whoa. Oh god, these places are massive. You see a typical arc. I'd like to ask you something. Leave me alone. Sir, life is hard enough without a bunch of foolish questions. How do you survive in Arkham? Between the mob and the cult, you mean? I don't know. Because so far someone else got crushed instead of me. Anyway, I doubt my luck will last much longer. Since the Black Day, I thought every day would be my last. I see. Goodbye. Right, so these are just going to be the same. Sort of like, not filler text as such, but kind of filler text. So, as with every other structure, the oldest surviving buildings in town is now subject to the slow decaying enveloping Arkham. Spine-chilling murmurs sound from within. Oh boy. Howdy, fellas. Help yourself, get in there and die. Oh. You see a burly mob member watching the entrance of this ruined bank. Spit it out. What are you guarding? The place looks destroyed. I'm not guarding the bank, you mutt. I'm guarding the streets from the raving lunatics inside. You better run along now. Okay, that's probably a good idea. I gained health. I don't understand how I gained health, but I gained health. I just noticed it. Behind the crumbling balustrades of this old Georgian house, a lackluster flicker of light unexpectedly signals occupancy. Let's go in. Oh, the door seems to be steadily locked for a typical building of Arkham with such decrepitness. Knock on the door. Paperboy. You hear approaching footsteps and a blunt, uneducated voice is heard from behind the door. Who is this? I'm TRW. And you? Get lost. The footsteps become distant. No! Oh wow, I can say I'm the... I'm nobody. Get lost. What about... I'm the paperboy. Oh, really? Everything results in get lost. The fuck? The Colonel family who used to run the bakery on the first floor, in all likelihood, are the residents of the Marble Orchard by now. I consumed a ration. Although he looks like a living wreck with a lot of grease in his filthy hair, The man before you persistently advertised his merchandise, which looks more like trash to you with an unfaltering energy. Welcome to Uncle Rathsack's shop of undiscovered treasures. Don't be shy, come closer, I have everything you need. Alright, let's see what you got. So, okay, yeah, it is a shop. He has cigs! I can buy cigs for cigs. That seems sort of stupid. Yeah, no. I don't want it. Oh, he's charging an extra 2%. Clever. Man gotta protect himself. Right, so I'm assuming... Yeah, I have to follow this. There's a key. Ooh. Yeah, we're following where we saw the Dismal Man, I'm guessing. Oh, God. Right itchy here. I just want to check if everybody has, like, filler text. I can't talk to that guy, so... who knows. Although... one of the newer buildings in town... oh, the supernatural darkness has reduced the post office to decrepitude, interring the letters of the damned betwixt its cracked walls. Wait, so I consumed a ration. Do I actually have, like, a bunch or not? I think I do. I guess. I don't know. Oh yeah, I do. Preserve ready to eat food. That's kerosene. Huh. Alright. Interesting. Oh, I can't actually go into the Arkham post. So... I may as well just go around talking to people. Beat it, punk. Oh, disappear now. You see a skinny woman wearing heavy makeup. Her provocative outfit emphasizes how she earns her living. How she earns her living in Arkham. She moves like a person drugged or drunk. Oh, hi, darling. Her words are welcoming, her excitement feigned. Interested in a good time? No thanks. Come on, baby, don't be hard on yourself. Everyone needs a good time in this town. I said no. Goodbye. Alright, she's a whore. Nice. Whoa, what the hell's all this? I don't like the way some of these people move. Oh god. Tis happening again. Oh, tis happens again, the lurker below. Crack open the ground it will. That was a close one. Whew. You see a scruffy man dressed in grimy garments. As you approach, you are irritated by the rancid, alcoholic stench of his sweat. The swollen syringe marks on his arms further demonstrate the extent of his addiction. As your shadow falls over the unkempt and emaciated rummy, he scarcely opens one eyelid, as if he has been anticipating a visitor. Gwen, is that you? Takes a moment to realise that you're not who he expected. Ah, shoot. Covering your nose. Put a hand on his shoulder. You alright, pal? Who's asking? The drill sergeant? Drill sergeant? Sort off. Sergeant? Interesting guess. Did you serve in the army? What are you, a copper? The last time I checked, the mob burned down the goddamn police station. He chugs his moonshine and spits. They won't tolerate a snooper around these parts, so up yours, mister. Pardon me for saying it, but you don't look very good. I don't need no help. I'm well aware of what Richter's dope does to a healthy person. Do I look like I give a damn? Mentioning the pharmacist's name seems to have given him an idea. Speaking of Richter... what about him? Maybe you could bring me a shot of his morphine, if you insist on bantering with this pathetic waste of a soldier. Soldier? You're really a soldier? Casting his eyes down in shame. Whoa! Unfortunately, I was Private Parsons of the 181st National Guard Infantry Regiment. Shows his military identity tag. Surprised, huh? I certainly don't look the part alright. So much for the patriot in me. Oh! So I can act with a disciplined urgency. He's probably too drunk to do that. I'll show him my tags. Captain TRW, the 13th Infantry Regiment, Massachusetts, US Army. No kidding. What are the odds of that? So how is it being a full-timer captain? I reckon you weren't a useless soldier, after all, unlike me. Every profession has its perils, but if only I had known the adversaries I'd face. I would have benefited from a thorough contemplation myself, but how could I have known my own destiny, let alone Arkham's? With unexpected resolve, never mind that, shot of morphine, it's time to clean up my act. Takes a deep breath and exhales slowly. It all began after I met Gwen Robin, my, former, you know, being a poor cobbler's son, I was obligated to put bread on the table, and that's why I joined the guard, for the extra paycheck. Hailing from an even poorer Arkham family, Gwen was working as a wireless operator at the base. Boy, whew, she had it. Blonde, nice figure, with teary eyes. Oh, how I miss our little escapades. But everything went to hell when she said she had to quit her job due to some family issue back home. I was shaken and broken, and had to continue with my training, knowing not that the worst has yet to come, or was yet to come. Then the footsteps of the apocalypse. Cases of mass hysteria, arson, mass murders, power shortages, and you name it. National Guard was called to active duty, and I was stuck being a full-time soldier. Licks his lips. As I was getting to the end of my rope physically, Gwen's last letter provided to be the final blow. She said we had to break up, that she could never see me again. No reason, nor explanation, nothing. He struggles to continue. The ordinary Parsons died then and there, but despite the profound sadness I felt, I forced myself to see her again one last time. So I just escaped the base by hiding inside an Arkham-bound logistics truck. That's what it means to be human. We're social creatures. The lonelier we are, the more desperate we get. That sounds rational. No need to fuss over such an insignificant sentimental attachment. Nothing good ever lasts. You abandoned your post, huh? So much for honor and duty. Rational! Tabaloom! Yeah! I'm good at this. If that was meant to comfort me, then thank you, sir, but I believe that I failed my duty to this country by holding my personal issue above the safety of our land. I'm no soldier, I'm a hypocrite at best. As a soldier Parsons, your utmost duty is to protect this country no matter the situation. With all due respect, I can hardly see a country to protect, sir. There are tyrants and deviants running amok in Arkham, jeopardizing our freedom and American ideals. You don't suggest that I take up arms and senselessly tackle the unlawfulness in this town, sir? I'm no vigilante, I'm just a simple guy with subpar infantry training. You're a member of the National Guard and you aren't doing your part in this state of disaster. That's unacceptable, Private. Yes, sir, but... No buts, Private. You must serve as an example to those who lack the determination to turn the tide. He's beginning to understand the weight of your words. Ooh, we're fighting a different war. Giving up is not an option, Jeremy. Especially when you're alone with no one else to motivate you. You must learn to be self-sufficient. We're fighting a different war and we're the rebels now. The days of slacking and mourning are over. You need to hold yourself to a higher standard. What do you imply, sir? What purpose can I serve? Your purpose is to organize, devise, inquire, survey. That's what a good soldier does. What exactly would you have me do, sir? I need you to do to others what I did to you. That will be your main task in the broadest sense. Setting ambushes, laying traps, organising raids, or even bribing certain members of the mob. Gathering his strength. Sir, I won't disappoint you, sir. Now, Jeremy, you must never give up. The Minutemen never did, no matter the odds stacked against them. The determination is growing in his eyes. Remember, Jeremy, it all starts with an objective. Then you devise the plan, and finally, execute it. Acknowledge, sir. Find others who share your purpose, the rest will follow, I'm sure. Salute him. Salutes back. Now put on your uniform and shave. I want you in tip-top shape. Sir, yes, sir. Oh man, that was cool. Oh my god. Yeah, that was cool. Holy shite! After a few minutes, the fugitive private rushes back with his face clean-shaven, red and shriveled cheeks are revealed, along with swollen eyes that show signs of substance abuse. He seems to have sobered up a bit. Well done, Private. Now you're ready. Attend hut. Left oblique march, I guess. Damn! Haha! I got more XP. That's great. Oh man, I was not expecting that. Not at all. I am very glad I decided to choose being a soldier. Something under the university. We can feel it moving. Tremors, it lurks down there. Huh. Wait, so how does one save? Is it escape? Oh, I can oh, save and exit. Okay. Fair's fair. Right, well we have... Oh, this... The iconic gates of this institution of higher learning lie in ruins. The way is impassable for now. I gained 1 sanity. Unless, maybe... Does sanity just recover, like, over time? Because I'm at 32 now. Story progression! Woo! God, I do 4 to 8 damage. Damn, that's quite good. I really want to level up. More than anything. Right, journal. What's happened now? Unlock the mystery of the key numbered 0. I found a peculiar key at the entrance of the Rune University marked with the number 0. Perhaps I could find someone who... to tell me what it unlocks. Can't stop hiccuping. Shite. Uncle Ratsax. Oh! Uncle Rathsack. Oh, that's how I can go to the world. Mystery of the number 0. Or number 0 key. I'm not entirely sure. I'm tempted to go into the bank, but I'm also like, yeah, I probably shouldn't. Whoa. A well-built, dark-skinned man is approaching you. You doubt he's from these parts. He seems unaffected by Arkham's nightmarish conditions, and there is something inviting, almost provocative, in his thin smile. Hola, senor. Please forgive my tries to find the right word. Interruption. But I've been seeing you at the old eel and wanted to... Is it presentame? Presentame? I have no idea how you say that. Get lost. Who are you? I am called Eduardo. Eduardo Carnella, to be exact. But there is nothing special about my apelido. I'm just son of another poor fisherman from... Is it Kohima? Yeah, I carried the Carnella name to this far part of the world. Now all that remains is our past, no? You may be right. I'm TRW. Shakes your hand eagerly. A pleasure to meet you, senor. You're here for something, right? I have a sensation that you may need my service. Oh, may need my services. Different from you, I'm accustomed to this. The survival in the streets, the never-ending... I have no idea how you say these. Sobre... Viviente? I've survived the Spaniards, then American occupation, then Civil War, then the American again. No hard feelings, though. But you see my point now. I know what to do when things get... What do you say? Hot. I can be the difference between life and Santa Muerta. So you're offering to fight for me? I have no idea what that is. If you pay me my 6, you'll have your own special angel protector. Okay. Does it have a price too? How much for bodyguard duty? 2 dozen. What? Is that it? Oh, 2 dozen cigs for each day I protect you. Oh dear. I don't care if you're fighting monsters or the mob or El Diablo himself. You have no fear, huh? Why should I? I've survived I've survived by chance all my life. Now I do just the same. We all do. But you were not aware of this before... Oh, like a catastrophe. The swordfish killed mi padre. One day he go out to work, he never come home. I have no idea half of these words. He's, you know, he's a good character. He is Spanish. Is that SOS? Like that. You see, we live by chance alone. But it is when we are out of luck that it becomes plain. I will play the game, senor, until is that Diosa Fortuna betrays me? I accept your offer. Follow me. Bueno. Lead the way, senor. Eduardo Carnella, your angel protector, is by your side. Okay. That thing. So, I now have... Eduardo. He's not in the character sheet, though. Like, he's not listed down here. Huh. Alright. Unless... I just assumed you would control him. Yeah, there's like 3 character things. He must literally just be a... bodyguard. Oh, I was hoping there was going to be more stuff there. Are there any more piles I can loot? There are carves that I can't do anything with. Unfortunately. If I had subterfuge, I would be able to. Yeah. I think subterfuge allows you to, siphon the fuel out of them. Or get the items inside. It's one or the other. You better still be with me. He is. Good. That thing. Oh, there's containers. Ah, bugger. I hope I've not missed a bunch. More cigs. Oh god. Save for the choking vines on every wall, this humble residence is one of the few that remains untouched by the destruction that has engulfed Arkham. No person in their right mind would want to live inside a rotting, clammy shed, nor be gullible enough to purchase any kind of food resulting from fishing. Yeah. The only thing you'd get would be like squid. And even then it wouldn't be squid. As you approach the warehouse, which was once operated by the Marsh family of Innsmouth, your blood runs cold at the sound of a distant wailing from within. Oh, you can actually go inside it. Oh. Richter's drugstore, you got two people over here that look off their tits. Oh nice, I got an empty syringe and some cigs. I need to get my fix. A few more cigs and it'll be fine. I'm in the middle of something here. Oh wait. I should really just keep an eye out for resources, basically. It seems they're fairly obvious, but at the same time I've missed them. In other places, I would assume. The faded advertisement still clinging to the side of this rundown building is for Zest, a popular brand of cigarette known for its blend of authentic Turkish tobaccos. Ooh. Is that another whore? Or prostitute? Eh. Yep. Goodbye. Easy way to do it. Alright, new map. Can I actually bring up the map? Oh god. Uh-oh. Oh no. Is that... You're looking at me? Is that Waxface? Who, me? No, sir. No, I didn't. Oh. Wow. That must be the Waxface person. Well, that was fun. We have entered French Hill. Oh, nice. I can bring that up. So we're in French Hill, Riverside. I can't fast travel to it though. Main Street, Miskatonic University. Follow him! Wait, in my dreams, he knows. All trees dead. How fun. So what's this? There are all kinds of weird relics behind the broken glass of this old shop, which was built in the colonial era. Can I go inside? I'm not entirely sure what kind of shop this is. Oh my. Fairly creepy. Oh man, look at all the stuff. Alright, what do you have? This specimen of the giant praying mantis was preserved in an intimidating predatory pose. An alabaster statuette of Barong, the mother of all spirit wardens in Balinese mythology, an intriguing find for anyone interested in obscure oceanic myths. Right. Behind the broken glass are a collection of weird relics, including a copper Soviet diving helmet, a tribal totem, a clay figure of a lion, various masks crafted by indigenous people, and an 18th century bust. Carved into marble, this is an almost man-sized statue of Pan, god of the mountain, wild in ancient Greek mythology. Oh. A series of handcrafted wooden masks, presumably of ceremonial value, bearing the grotesque visages of beasts and deities from cultures remote and exotic. A late 18th century Italian harpsichord. You are astounded to see this delicate instrument in such excellent condition. Henry Fuseli's brilliant pastor. Famous painting of a key event in Norse mythology. The god Thor is depicted nude and triumphant, battering the head of Jormungandr, the Midgard serpent, under a stormy firmament. For a reproduction, it is expertly done. Ah. The books arranged in this cabinet consist largely of volumes on archaeology, including all 12 books of Carl Richard Lipsius's pioneering Egyptological work, Denkmaler aus Ägypten und Ethiopian, in its original 1849 publication. These antique clocks are all marking their own time now, for without the sun, what time should any of us keep? Immediately behind Isidore's work desk hangs a carefully organised collection of keys, some old and strange, some new and ordinary. Well, that's useful. What do you know about keys, brother? Wait, keys, paths and meanings. Look at, use. A notebook with a key symbol on the cover, under the title, Keys, Paths and Meanings. Hang on. Can I use? Whoops. He's like, no. You talk first. I consumed a ration. Alright. An old man is sitting behind the dusty counter, surrounded by a variety of odd objects. He doesn't look pleased to see you. Yes, you're looking for something in particular? What is this place? This is Schmidt's Antiques, or what's left of it. I am Isidore Schmidt. Like the merchandise, I have been gathering dust here for a good long while. Tell me how I may assist you, or perhaps how you can assist me. It's a very nice collection of keys you have. Thank you, I've put my life into this collection, though it is unfortunately incomplete. As he quickly reviews his rows of keys, you notice a deep longing in his eyes. Why the interest in keys? I've always been fascinated by keys. I started collecting them in my childhood. It was simply a hobby, of course, until the Black Day. What changed after the Black Day? It's not important, just remember that I'll pay handsomely for keys. I'll feel better knowing why you want them so badly. Very well, after the Black Day, like many others, I lost all hope. With no reason to go on, I decided to end it. You know what I mean. But what I desired most is forbidden to men. For days I fasted and prayed for Hashem's forgiveness, determined to end this misery of an existence. I passed out from hunger and exhaustion, and then I dreamt of 2 keys. One was gold and burning, though it was only worn to the touch. The other was silver and bathed in moonlight. Go on. They were the keys to the Temple of Solomon. I felt the light inside me. Oh, Hashem, he spoke to me. The old man's eyes widen and lose focus, as if he were in a trance. You understand now. This is the reason I've been collecting keys all my life. They are my escape from this, Sheol. They were my test, and they will be my salvation. How can a bunch of keys help you escape? So there's a hidden power in patterns and numbers. Some of the keys are numbered. This makes them special. The effect of Isidore's dream fades and he comes to himself again. I think I've said enough. Dreams are simply the reflection of one's subconsciousness. How hollow life must be for you. Good luck with your time in Arkham. Okay.